the one die that I know I will not
This
roll.
is
Percentile.
The Spaniard's Ghost, Episode 5.
We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.
Welcome to the Spaniard's Ghost. I be your GM, Jib, and we've got players. To my left,
I'm the Dave, the cabin boy. And I don't actually remember his real name.
Jonathan Wilkins.
Jonathan
That's
Wilkins.
it.
We remember.
Right. Thank you.
How can we forget?
We tried.
Mr. Wilkins.
There wasn't enough grog.
And I'm Joey, and I'm playing Elliot Kensington and ready to buckle some swash.
I'm Kurt. I'm playing Dull Blevins, Carpenter's Mate.
I'm Mary. I'm playing Damiana, ship cook and ship physician.
And we had stuff that happened last time.
One
did.
of them should definitely
Yeah, one of them. Absolutely, yeah.
There were boats.
Who would like to tell us what happened last time? Stuff happened.
I told almost all of it last time, so.
I guess that makes it my turn.
I think it's your turn.
All right. Notes. Yay, notes. So we don't know what Zaida did during our off time a month ago. Wow, that game was a month ago. But she rolled up with the swagger of someone who had a good night and a new tattoo on her face. Let's see here.
She had new tattoo work, rumpled hair, and a satisfied smirk.
Yep.
That's.
Yep.
I seem to remember that's how she described it.
Yes.
Yes.
and ever so slightly bow-legged, kind of like you.
So right around the time she got up on the ship, that's when Lurch appeared to let us know that Mistress Venable is displeased and would like to see us.
Uh-huh.
So after being like, we'll be there in a few hours because none of us slept last night.
I think Wilkins slept.
Well, actually, your character slept so well we couldn't wake him for the
Right.
meeting. So we went to go see her, and she was pretty much like, so we're pretty sure that Spaniard ship that wrecked the
Myrmidon.
Myrmidon, they were probably looking for you. What's up with that? Because they wanted some stuff, and we told her a very limited version of the truth. That involved actually a large amount of truth, but not all the truth.
From a certain point of view.
Certain point of view.
We had letters. We have the letters. We really want the English to get these because then maybe the war won't happen, and war is bad for business. And so we got some repairs done, and we picked our route, and we did not pick the best route because we ended the session in an extended chase, and they managed to catch us with their hooks, and they're about to board us. And just as they're staring across, and we're staring across, and it's all very dramatic, and they're probably dramatic close-ups and things with the cameras, Dole realizes that he recognizes the captain of the Osprey as someone who doesn't like him very much.
You know, you cheat one guy at poker and shoot him, and he's an enemy for life. What the hell? What's up with that?
English, man.
Cheat at poker once, and you're always and forever you're labeled a cheater.
I'm right, you know. But did they call me Dull the bricklayer? No. Did they call me Dull the bridge builder? No. You fuck one sheep.
Oh, I thought he was Welsh, not Scottish. My bad.
He is Welsh.
Okay.
All right. But you do have to collect your pay.
Huzzah.
Hey.
Money.
Weighty and wonderful.
Money.
Ooh, one of mine's square.
And also the ones we can give each other.
And the ones that you can give each other.
Thank you, sir.
Count.
Yep. So, grappling hooks. They have their hooks into you. And they are pulling the ships together. And there are boarding planks ready to fall. To, so, what I want to know is, what are you going to do?
I've got a gaff hook in one hand, an axe in the other, and I'm chopping lines.
Okay.
I am staying
Damiana?
back with leaving whatever parts of the ship will provide me cover. Unfortunately, looking at our glorious map, I don't actually know what can do that.
There's rail here and steps, so these are higher areas.
Is this where the masts are?
Yes.
Yes.
Those are the masts.
Okay.
And then these lead down to the hold.
In the hold.
Or just to the next deck down, really.
That's the fall down through, though.
Yes, but they're covered with grates at the moment. So.
Yeah.
And then obviously all around the edge are gunnels. So.
Okay, so I'm hanging back, and I don't have a weapon because that's not how I roll. I have my medical kit, and I will, until such time as numbers are brought to me, I will be ready to pull people out of the fight if needed.
Okay. Mr. Wilkins, what are you doing?
Stumbling up the stairs,
Okay.
unaware of the whole pursuit.
That's impressive.
You were awakened a few moments ago by what sounded suspiciously like cannon fire.
Yes.
Why the captain is firing the guns, you don't know. But
Well, I'm hoping it's so we get more money. That's
right.
the best reason to fire a cannon.
Your first thought upon
Or prevent losing.
getting up, but ascending the ladder up onto decks. This whole situation looks backwards to you, because the other ship seems to be the aggressor, and they look like they're planning to board you.
And they're roughly the same size?
Their ship is a little smaller,
Okay.
but better armed.
Is there significant damage to our ship?
I don't think we actually took any damage aside from the damage we took the first.
Yeah,
Ship
and
battle.
you were this close to getting all
We took one wound.
Right.
We took it, or
We
we already
had
had it.
I had just finished fixing the damn thing, and we took one wound.
And they broke your boat again.
And they broke my ship.
But not the figurehead, because the squadrons were on top of that.
Right.
Also, they were watching it.
Yes. You know what? Don't kink shame.
No, but I do have...
Their orders were to protect the figurehead. They weren't told how.
Right.
And we are talking about the squadron.
They're very creative. They'll find a way.
We are talking about the squadron. So what's Elliot doing?
Elliot is, since there seem to be people there ready to kind of take out the hooks, he has a sword drawn, ready to repel boarders.
Okay. And we have no idea where Zyda is.
No, that is...
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. She's kind of our combat monster.
Yeah.
You're looking.
You guys didn't trade up.
See, and last week they had to have a conversation with Mistress Venable. They didn't have their facey face. This
I
week,
managed.
you have a fight, and you don't have your killer.
Hashtag winning.
All right. So let's see what happens here.
Not bad.
My 7.
Yeah, it's your 7.
I got a better 7.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, we know what you're doing. You're in the head.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm stumbling up because I had to take a leak.
You're coming up. Well, take a leak. No, that's a deuce, sir.
It's all the same. After a certain point,
You reach a certain age.
I'm a pirate, and it's
I am
just
a better
all
cook
a
than
thing.
that. I am a better cook than that.
It has nothing to do with the food. It's when 40-50% of your intake is booze.
He's on the liquid diet.
All right.
I get the
Oh,
calories.
I heard. But,
The captain of the Osprey has an ace.
oh, of course he does.
Rude.
And he's a freaking alien.
He's not an alien. He's just British.
Right? Yeah.
Tomato.
Damn Normans.
But he is going to give orders for boarding. So the boarding parties, and there are 3 of them, are going to drop the boarding planks. So we're going to do that. Then there's going to be another thing, and then we're going to move on. So we use the captain's die to see it.
Sorry, I'm just amused by the Hallelujah chorus I can hear from the backyard.
Let that be a good sign. Let that be a good sign.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Okay, so the bow plank, the boarding plank at the bow.
Yeah.
It's not actually on the bow. It's kind of like about there. Yes.
Where it can, you can use wet erase on these mats, so
Sure.
which
I don't-
Mary happens to have some.
Sweet.
Where do you want it?
There's a
You
bunch
said
of
about
cup
here?
back there, too.
And we're gonna need a
Ish.
yeah.
Okay.
Except that apparently one of the ships or the other bucked in the waves, and that plank missed and fell into the water.
But they'll be there eventually, so we'll just...
They'll bring another one. All right, that's where they're
Okay.
planning on putting it.
The middle plank, the one that's amidships,
Mhm.
and the one that's at the aft, they both landed.
All right, so about here.
So what you're saying is we're taking it up the aft right now.
A little bit.
Okay? So we're going to need some dudes.
Dude.
Whoa.
Also, in theory, our crew has other peoples.
Yes.
They're just not as cool as we are.
They're just petrified in fear.
No, they're doing things. It's just they're in the background of the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing all the things to keep the ship going. Tidying up ropes, mopping the deck. In combat.
Clear decks for action should have been one of the early calls.
Okay. Divide these evenly between the 3 planks.
That's a lot of dudes.
It is a lot
I
of dudes.
think there were 12
We
pieces.
got troubles.
I'll take midships. I have 6, 7, 9, 11.
No,
here.
actually, I think some of them are facing the other way. That's why they missed.
Oh, maybe, oh no! They're like they're like, what? You missed! And they're yelling at this guy that was holding.
Okay. And put these 2 in the crow's nest,
The fighting top or the crow's nest?
the fighting top.
Okay.
Okay? The 4 up front, they can't really do anything because they dropped their plank in the water. So they're kind of going,
Have to go find another plank.
um,
They flunked a plank.
the
They went plunk.
at the midships plank, put 2 of them on the plank. They're going to move over to board. And the other 2 are going to rake you guys with gunfire.
Rude.
And they're going to miss. Yay! So I should tell you that because you are on a ship, for shooting purposes, you are on an unstable platform.
That's why I wanted to take that edge. But I didn't.
Okay. So the aft plank, put 2 of them on the plank because they're going to move across. And the other 2 are going to rake you guys with gunfire. Because that's how they do.
Uh-oh.
Triple River City, my friends. Oh,
This is a great time for help of layer.
Just
Okay, so one of them has a 4, which is a success.
one of them has an 11.
And one of them has, actually, it's a 9 because it's -2. Because it's not stable platform.
Oh, okay.
This GM is good at math.
That was the aft one crew. So I think they're shooting. Who's red and who's green?
He's red.
I'm green. He's
I'm
red.
red.
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're color coded to their shirts,
Okay.
or their
Christmassy.
Yes.
Who would like the shot
So
with
we
the raise?
all are. That's amazing.
Who,
Oh, well, yeah.
one of them is a
Do
shot
the
with a
roll.
raise.
Blue,
One of them is
red,
just a regular
green, and-
shot.
Just do a high-low.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine. Like, yeah.
High or low?
Low.
It is high. So there,
So I take the shot.
you take the.
I'm gonna be pissed.
No whammy, no whammy.
What's your toughness?
Stop going to sleep. Piece of shit phone. 8.
Do you want a piece of paper so you can write down a couple key numbers?
I can
I've got
give you a character sheet, actually.
You are shaken and have 1 wound, sir.
Great. I don't want that. Oh, I didn't want to throw it in someone's beer mug. Like,
I'm not using
that's
it.
just rude.
I'm not using it. I'm just using
Okay.
the bottle.
So I gotta do my vigor.
Vigor. Roll the Vigor.
That I got. That is under control.
Ooh, nice.
The ocho.
Okay. So you soak that, and you reject that reality.
Substitute
Now
your own.
Which guy shot me?
5.
The one on
five.
on the left as you're looking across.
So number 5.
Yeah, number
All
5.
right. Now I know what's going down.
Now you know who's gonna,
Yeah.
you know
He
where
shoots me and I just go.
you know where to bring the pain. Okay. What's your
Finger
toughness?
to the
5.
throat means death.
You are shaken, sir.
All right.
Now, you can spend a Benny and unshake right now. Just
Okay.
be unshaken. Or you can wait till your turn and make a spirit roll to unshake. The catch, though, is that if anybody else attacks you,
I can take a wound.
you are already shaken.
Right.
The shaken condition is the sort of a last line of defense before taking wounds.
Right. And being shaken basically means that something is hampering your focus.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you've fallen down or you're like or anything like that. It's just something is hampering your focus. Possibly that somebody just shot you.
Right. That's feasible.
Could be the pain of a bullet,
Right.
It damaged the coat.
It grazed
the coat.
the coat.
Now, kind of remind if he were to wait for the spirit roll, if he gets just the one success, he is unshaken. But that's
No.
oh, okay.
They revised the
okay.
rules a while back.
Thank you. That's what I was.
If you get
trying to-
if you get a success on your spirit roll, you can act.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether you want to spend a Benny and unshake now,
Right.
or you want to wait and see.
Now, is that other card the other
The
people?
rest.
It's those two guys up in the
Okay.
on the fighting
They're
deck.
after you.
Right. Because I think I am next anyway.
I think you go before they do.
So I think I'm going to do the spirit roll.
Okay. So roll spirit.
Okay. Am I rolling with the
With the D6.
You always roll a wild
D6?
die.
Okay. And I have a 10 spirit.
Nice.
Well, he's getting ready to roll that. Help a players for Dull, Cabin Man, and Quartermaster Elliot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you get for being a pacifist.
All right. So for Dave's benefit, help a player is an increase in a die type.
One
Oh,
time.
okay.
So if you have a D6 in something, you spend to help a player, you get a D8 in it for that roll.
Pre-roll.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 6 on my D10.
Okay. So you have unshaken. You are good.
Great. Then I'm going to get into a bit of melee with number 1 while he's on the plank.
Ooh.
Okay.
Chip him.
So
This is
describe what you want to do to me, please.
I'm going to look like I'm going to charge him and get up on the plank, but instead kick the plank to try to shake his balance and try
Okay.
to knock him.
and possibly both of them.
Right. So just use a trick. I think
That is
the-
that is a trick,
right.
and that would be. I'm gonna go with a fighting trick.
Okay.
So roll fighting.
Okay. Fighting, which is an D8. Where the heck are my 8s? There they are.
Trick. Is that what he's? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Okay, that is a success. So he is shaken.
Good.
Actually, it's opposed by his spirit. So we'll let him have a spirit roll just to see.
Yeah.
He's just a schlub. He doesn't get a wild die.
I like how we don't call him mooks anymore because of mook.
We like Mook.
I know. Is mooks are on our side.
They will both fail, so
Okay.
they will be shaken,
Okay.
which doesn't affect their parry, but until their turn comes up, and I'm not spending a Benny on them to
Right.
unshake them, they're not going.
They're vulnerable.
They're vulnerable. They can't. Okay. So okay. Now you got a 6 on your thing, right?
I got a 6, yeah.
Because you were going to do that, and you're going to attack. That's 2 actions.
Right.
So they're both at -2. But you still beat their really bad die rolls with a 4. So
God, I like that.
You're okay.
So then fighting to attack, yeah? And I'm
Right.
doing this at the -2
Right.
because it's 2 actions.
right,
Okay.
and you want to beat their parry.
Get their parry. That is a 6. So -2 is 4.
Okay. Actually, you're beating one parry because
Right.
the other one you can't reach.
Right.
But that's okay. You're not gonna because you're gonna miss.
Right. That's fine. That's fair.
Cool.
7
I'm on a
diamonds.
7 of diamonds.
Yeah, 7 of diamonds.
Okay.
Comes before clubs.
All right, Dole.
Yeah, I will charge to that one. And I'll get my hooks in him.
Okay.
Specifically my hook in him. Oh. I'll make that a D8 instead for fighting. That is a 6, straight up. Because it's a melee attack, right? So there's no...
And you didn't do anything else, so yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Just
And their parry is a 6.
So that's a success, correct? So I roll damage.
You roll damage.
Okay, cool.
Strength plus, I believe it's a D4.
Strength plus D4.
D4.
The gaff hook is not a particularly effective weapon. It's more... Because it has reach, actually. I shouldn't have gone all the way up because it has reach.
But you already did it.
I already did it. I will remember that for next time.
You got over exuberant and ran and
Yeah.
closed to bind with him.
That's 6 damage.
Okay, that will not exceed his toughness.
Okay.
Rude.
So,
All right.
My turn. I am going to.
there's violence going on.
There is, and I'm not going to participate in it with creating more violence. I'm going to attempt to convince them that maybe they shouldn't come over here and get hurt.
How distressing is violence to you?
I think where we're at, I've just kind of accepted it happens around me and refuse to add to it.
Okay.
I refuse to create injuries because I have the hands of a healer.
I will give you this bright shiny Benny if you will make a spirit roll for me right now
Okay.
at -2,
Okay.
and if you fail, you are shaken.
Okay. That was 4. That's a 6.
Okay.
It's really hard to read. I'm going to swap that one out.
Okay. So you're okay.
I got another Benny. I'm great.
There's your helper player.
You just got it on the player also.
Thank you, whoever that was.
Master Vidar.
Okay.
And I am going to use my taunt skill.
Okay.
Because somehow that seems like a better idea than... Actually, I'm going to ask, does my charisma bonus apply to my taunt skill, or do I have to stick with persuasion?
No, it applies.
All right, then I am going to taunt the fellows who are trying to come across, because these guys can't do it. And just be like... okay, sorry, fail at accent.
You're gonna lose.
You stink.
Yeah. I see you're the fools. The wise ones over there missed their mark and aren't coming over here to get killed.
Okay. So that's an opposed taunt versus spirit roll.
Ooh. 14.
They're going to fail badly. And that was 6 and 9 right there. Okay, so
I mean, anyone who can hear me, but yeah, 6 and 9.
so they're
targets.
shaken.
welcome.
So we'll deal with that first, because it's now their turn.
Right.
They are so unshaken.
Yeah. Neither one of us was particularly impressive to them.
No, they were both like, oh, she's just talking.
She's not even holding a weapon. Wait a minute.
Her talking again.
Okay. So they're going to attack you with one has a cutlass and one has an axe.
Okay.
And because there's two of them and they're right next to you, they have gang up.
Of course they do. Are they going to move so that one of them, they can both actually get to me? Because currently only one of them can reach me.
Oh, that's true. The other one's still over the water.
Yeah, the way they are, he's going to move up to you.
Like, yeah, or what?
Approximately.
Okay. Just
Don't worry about the actual squares, though. 'Cause
Cease to parry?
5.
Okay.
Relatively pathetic.
The one of them with the axe is going to hit you with a raise.
Ouch.
What's your toughness?
5.
You are shaken and have 3 wounds, sir.
Mein Gott!
No. No, I reject that reality. I wish to substitute my own.
Might be good.
We shall see.
Oh, you already used your help a player.
I already used my help a player foolishly. Like a damn fool.
Oh, the humanity. Come on.
That's a 4.
Okay.
That only soaks 1 wound. I wouldn't be shaken,
You're
right?
not shaken
because I
you
spent the
penny.
penny.
But you'd be.
But I'd be at 2
2
wounds, which, ow.
Which is -2 to everything.
Yeah, including chances to heal me.
Huh?
I don't want to go out this early. My previous roll was better,
Okay.
so why 1 wound?
Okay. So you have 2 wounds.
Yeah,
But you're not shaking.
I am not shaken, but I have 2 wounds.
The one up there is going to attack you
Okay.
now.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
What's your parry?
My parry's 8.
8. Okay. Did not get a raise.
Yeah, that's a win.
I'll take it.
That's
Trust me,
1d6
take it.
less.
And I'm going to roll snake eyes on the damage.
Yeah.
So, Okay. So that's going to... And then the 2 guys on the flying bridge, on the
Yeah.
fighting deck are going to shoot. Who are they going to shoot? Well, the obvious person would be Dull, but the 2 guys on him seem to have things well in hand,
Including me.
And they're also on him, so
and they'd be shooting into melee.
yeah.
So I think they're going to shoot at. Actually, one of them is going to shoot at Elliot, and one of them is going to shoot at Mr. Wilkins. Because of they're on an unsteady platform, they will both miss.
Yay!
By the way,
Handwritten note at the bottom.
the wonderful ship battle mats that we are using are provided by Art Knight.
And by provided by,
was
you mean
different
we
from
bought
me
them.
on the-
But yes, by that I
I
mean
just
we
didn't
bought
get a
them
chance
from
to
Art
plug in.
Knight.
I
That's
can go ask.
KN.
No, I have a new iPad, and I don't.
Here. Well, yeah, we got an hour until I get to 2. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool. I'll be right back.
Actually, no, it's your turn right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
it's your turn right now.
Eh.
Then it'll be
Then I'll have another
then
hour
you'll get
until
an
I
ace.
get a. All right. Here's what I'm going to
Somebody
do.
just shot at you.
Yes. I am going to take a different action than you might think.
You're going to go back downstairs and take a nap?
No, because that's exactly what I thought he was going to
Yeah.
do.
As amazing as that would be. To just be like,
I got this.
Not my fight.
this will be resolved one way or the other. I'm out. can you move me up to rat chair? Now,
all of this is just song and dance until Saida gets here, and then she's going to kill all of them. And
Anybody seen Saida?
all right, so I want to do something that I think qualifies as a trick.
okay, I like tricks. Tricks are fun.
I want to expel the rum from my mouth onto the gentleman in front of me, and then try and ignite them with my pistol. Not shoot them, just get it close so that I can ignite them with the blast
Okay.
of the pistol.
Okay, so the first part is it's going to be 2 actions.
Okay.
First part is going to be an agility trick
Okay.
to sploosh them with rum.
Sure.
The second one will be a fighting roll to touch them with your
All right.
pistol to ignite them.
I'm going to start the first
Okay.
bit.
You're all about the tricks. You were doing a trick here, and that last night you were up to sportive tricks. Literally what it is, what the word means.
Here we go. Oh. No, that's not enough.
Anytime.
What'd you get?
I got a 5, but if it's -2 for 2 actions.
Well, it's an opposed roll.
Oh,
So it's definitely not enough.
yeah.
Almost certainly.
I'll try. I got a D8. I got to get better than that. I can do this. I could get snake eyes instead. I douse myself. I'm like, hey, you! Like
No,
shaking
you
the
know what?
bottle, and it's.
You-
I like your moxie. I'm gonna give you my player Benny.
I'm going to spend it right now.
Also, you get your better roll, not the most recent.
I know, but
By the way, does anybody else want a cupcake? Because otherwise they're all just right here next to me, full of chocolatey goodness.
Nope.
I can remove the temptation from you, but I don't feel like eating any of them. So
I'll get there.
okay.
All of them say they're
A
nice.
10.
Every single
10?
ring is marked
Well,
nice.
minus
What's up
2.
with that?
Naughty or
would
Okay.
be
No, they're all
an
marked
8.
nice. Those little check marks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
They don't know you
will
very
succeed. You will get with a raise over his roll. So yeah, you have soused him in rum, and he is
All right.
shaken as a result of this.
He's like, oh, gross. Old man mouth rum. Oh, my.
Beautiful.
You got it in his eyes a little bit.
Oh.
So he got in his mouth.
Right. Oh.
So then I'm going to spend
It's
my
not
help
the
a
taste.
player.
It's the burning in the eyes.
I'm going to spend my help a player
Okay.
to upgrade my fighting.
Okay.
Because it's pretty bad. So now I'm going to try and use my flintlock ignition technique.
I believe in you.
Might also shoot him. So
I got a 4.
Okay. Well, his parry's a 6.
wait, it's a shoot, right?
No.
No.
Oh,
He's-
he's
'cause I'm
trying
trying
to
to
touch
got.
tap,
Oh,
effectively.
okay.
Oh,
Touch
you
tap.
want to see it happen too?
Oh, fuck, I want to see
It's
it happen.
happening. I got the same result. Screw it. This is
No,
Big bucks. No
That's the
ways.
plan. Here we go. Not on the mouse mat. Unlucky mouse mat. Same. 4.
Every single time.
I'm very
Okay.
sad.
Well, he is covered in rum and shaken.
Yeah, it could have been It could have been a contender.
Sounds like a basic Tuesday night.
Okay. So that's the round.
He's now James Bond's favorite rum drink.
Oh.
Yeah!
Did you get a joker?
I got a queen.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take a queen. Club.
There
So I know yours
you
is
go.
better.
And the schlubs get a king.
Of course they do.
Okay. So the dudes are going to do their thing first. The guys at the towards the bow are going to have to spend a round trying to get their plank back. So yeah. Although only 2 of them can do that, so the other 2 can shoot.
So rude.
What is the rest of our crew doing? And like there's 18 other guys.
Where are the other targets?
They're cheering you on.
Oh, okay.
They're
Except
just
for
in
the captain who's just standing there looking on.
literally all of them in the background.
The captain is standing
with a
at the
little
wheel.
concertina.
It's just kind of like, you know,
It's full on Street Fighter background.
Every so often,
he'll he'll move the wheel just ever so slightly here and there.
right? Yes.
But no bullet would dare approach him. So.
He's looking down with disapproval that this isn't over already. That's
Pretty much.
He's probably going, "Where is my fighter?
Where's my bosun?
Where's my bosun? She handles these things." But two of those guys are going to shoot at you guys, and I think they're going to shoot at who's blue.
The one person who hasn't done anything to them except mock them.
Well, right, but the others.
That's enough.
She's closest, and she did mock them.
I mocked their friends, actually. I called them smart.
But they're on an unstable platform, and you were hiding behind the railing, as I recall, right?
Oh, yes, I am.
So they're going to make this shot at -4.
Okay. It's still going to hurt, isn't it?
No, they're going to miss.
Yay!
They're going to miss. We'll deal with gunshots first. So the two guys back amidships are going to shoot at
7 and 11.
you, but they're on an unsteady platform, and they're shooting into melee. So
yeah.
they're at -4, because I'll give you cover by a dude.
Except when the dice explode.
And I will roll 2 6s.
Both of them. Oh, he's rolling like the devil over here tonight.
You're going to die.
Yep, I am.
11.
Yeah, that's a raise.
It's, you know.
I'll take care of this, like a Stephen King movie. Stork.
A little late for that.
It's all right. It'll be fine now. Don't worry.
I hasn't rolled the damage yet. It'll work. It'll still kick in. Whoa! I think it did kick in.
You
Got
got
at
3
least
ones.
one.
3 ones.
What's your parry?
5.
Or not your parry, what's your
toughness is also 5.
Toughness is 5. You are shaken.
I'm dead. No, just shaken.
Just shaken.
Just shaken. Okay.
You are shaken.
All right. I don't have any bennies, so I will have to wait for my spirit roll.
Okay.
And an egg 2.
I have chocolate all over my hands
welcome.
now. Why didn't
And
you
you're
save
in
this up
and you're
from
in
myself?
combat. So. Okay.
There.
So the two on at the aft are going to shoot at. One's going to shoot at Elliot. One's going to shoot at Mr. Wilkins.
These guys are a real pain in our aft.
And
I think you're nice.
Oh,
We're both kind of in combat, yeah?
yeah. Oh yeah. They're
Sweet.
-4 for this roll.
It's like it's a pinky ring on me. So
Well, I didn't
sorry, I
know
did my
so
best to lick the frosting off for you.
Okay. So one of them's going to get a 6, and since it's a green die, it's on you.
That's fair.
But that's just a regular shot. What's your toughness?
5.
Okay, you are shaken.
Okay.
Okay, and the guy who's in melee combat with you is going to attack before we move on.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to get rid of shaken.
Okay, so you're unshaken. Alrighty, that's cool. And since the two guys on the flying bridge are going to shoot, and they're going to shoot down at you two because you seem to be the biggest problem
From the fighting type, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
from the fighting top. And they're going to roll snake eyes.
Sweet.
Yay!
So, because they're going to roll snake eyes, they're going to hit their buddy.
Yay!
Or one of them's going to hit their buddy.
And light him on fire. Because that's how bullets work, right?
They do come out
It
very
hits
hot.
like a brass button.
Right?
And sparks.
Sparks.
And sets him on fire. I like it. Good plan.
Sure, we can do that. I was actually going to go with he
Just kills them.
he shoots him and he kind of like and falls off the plank into the
On fire.
briny deep on fire. And he remains on fire as he sinks down to Davy Jones' log. Because, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? So you can take the nearest guy off.
He's number 1.
He was number 1.
Now he's number 2.
first to die.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's all the shooting. So we'll go back to front this time, and that guy's going to move up and he's going to attack Elliot.
I do have first strike as an edge.
Do that.
Ooh.
That's fighting, which is my D8, which I can't find again.
I can't not always hear anybody say his character's name as E.T. Every time.
4.
Whoa.
What'd you get?
A 4.
Okay, that's going to miss.
Okay.
Oh, wait, he only gets one of those. But he's going to miss anyway. He's being a running warning. He
Tried twice and he failed both.
Oh!
It was 2 attacks. That -2 really hurt him.
Okay, so now we're going to move up to the 2 guys on Dull.
And they get bonuses for,
Right.
yeah.
Sorry.
They have gang up, and because they fight together, they're going to do different things.
Of course.
Because one of them is going to do a trick.
A feint or something?
Yes. So would you give me a spirit roll, please? Minus
Yes. I spirit roll at -2 because of my wounds.
because
right?
of your wounding.
It's a 7.
Okay. You are not shaken. You are not distracted by his trick.
I was shaken before that, but
Okay, well,
I was
no.
previously shaken, so
That could not have given you a wound. A trick could only just.
I understand. But
You
are you
were
saying that
already-
I am now? Are you saying that I am now unshaken?
No, you're still
Okay.
shaken.
All
You
right.
were not shaken by that thing.
Okay, but I've already shaken previously, so yeah.
But boy, you are a defensive mofo when you're on your heels because
Apparently.
They miss.
It's that drunken monkey fighting style. Whoa!
It's just you're slipping on your own blood.
Yes.
You're just like,
Exactly.
oh!
More sand on the floor, please.
It's the ambling Keith Richards fighting style.
Yes. It's the drunken Welshman. Specific fighting style learned in Cardiff.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So those guys are going to get their plank back.
Do they have to roll for that?
No, but they have to roll to try to place it, and they're going to do that now.
Okay.
And they are going to successfully place their plank,
Okay, well, it's a good thing we drew it then.
which is not at all a euphemism or anything.
No. Nor is it a metaphor.
I'm sure some of our crewmen are doing something to help us.
Oh, sure.
Apparently, they're egging us on.
Like I said, just
Go,
go
Dole.
Street Fighter.
Go, Dole. Go, Dole.
Not my birthday.
They're wagering. You're bleeding to death. You're like, please, I just want to live.
Queen of Diamonds, I believe, is next.
Ah!
Yep.
Just real quick to rehash. We don't know anything about the origin of this boat,
They're British.
That's British.
We're in British waters.
and they're just trying to stop piracy. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we gathered from this. All
We,
right.
we got too close to Port Royal.
They
So
spotted
this is the guy
us.
that, oh!
Yeah.
Get off my lawn!
And,
we were
and as,
trying
it,
to
as it
do.
turns out, the captain of this ship really doesn't like Dole at all.
And
Well, apparently
happened to
nobody
see-
likes Dole on this ship.
Oh, those two guys
They're-
here don't.
No. The captain has reasons for not liking me. The others are just not liking me on orders. They're ordered to not like me. And
All right.
because they're good British jolly tars, they follow orders.
Your roots are showing.
Again? Eventually I'll have it pinned. One day.
It's impressive to go from
Right?
gray back to the colored hair.
It is, in fact.
All right. What are the chances I could find a rope to attempt a swing to their ship?
Oh, easy peasy.
There's rope all over the goddamn
All
place.
right.
There's rope everywhere.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted me at a specific spot along the route to do so. Okay.
You can buckle that swash.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. I think we decided that when we did this before, it was an acrobatics roll. when Saida did this when you were boarding boarding a ship.
Not in
I thought it was
athletics.
athletics.
Yes, it was athletics.
Yeah, because I don't think the system has acrobatics separately.
Well,
They try to
you can
streamline.
you can define skills for anything.
Yeah,
Right.
but they try to.
I think we're
streamline.
trying to. I think it was between either an athletics or an agility. Which I'd be okay going with agility. My agility is much higher.
Boating, climbing. Climbing we were combining in with athletics. I remember that.
Yeah, it's athletics.
All right.
Okay. There's a strength space.
So here I go, and it's athletics. I can do this.
Yes.
I believe in you.
I'm fairly okay at that.
Don't drown.
5.
All right.
That is a success. Actually, wait. Unstable platform, -2. So
Oh.
it's a 3. Would you like to succeed at a cost?
The alternative is to be in the water. Yeah.
No, the alternative is not to be in the water. The alternative is that you didn't make it across.
Oh, well,
swing right
yeah.
on
You know
back.
what? I'll still do it. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of cost? am
Okay.
I facing?
Your cost is that when you land on the other side, you are immediately going to have 2 guys on you.
2 new dudes or 2 of the ones we see?
2 of the ones you see.
All right. I'm all right with that.
Specifically, numbers 5 and 10, I think.
Yeah, specifically numbers 5 and 10.
And remember, find someone that shot you.
And they're going to get a free attack
With
With
gang
that-
up rules.
without gang up
Oh, okay.
because of you landing right here in their midst.
While you're rolling that, another help a player for Dull.
Woot!
One more for me, for my hat.
It is a most auspicious hat.
Yes, it is very cunning hats.
They will miss.
Man walks down the street with a hat like that. You know not to mess with him.
Rats.
There is a skulking Zack.
That's okay.
I like how he's.
Hey, no, let's go. No, oh.
Somebody
well.
should have reamed the
I
camera.
want video of that
We should have reamed the cameras.
Crank it over.
because that was
That was worth. You missed.
Radio gold.
you just missed seeing Stu skulk. That's what you missed.
Full text Avery.
Yeah.
Full text
realness.
Avery skulk.
I love it.
It was awesome. Okay, so that happened.
That's the thing that happened.
That is in fact the thing that happened. So what are you gonna do, Doll?
Well, because it's I'm
It's
my
your
queen.
turn. It's your turn.
I am shaken.
You
So
are.
I'm going to try to become unshaken.
Okay. Give me a spirit roll at -2.
I really need this to happen, so I'm going to use my help player
Okay.
to bump my spirit up to an 8. To D8. Oh, that exploded. That fell into my lap. That doesn't count.
It's a nice laugh.
That exploded. 12, 17, 15.
You are very unshaken.
I am very unshaken. All right. And I think I'd like to disengage from these people
Okay.
and get the F away from them. Can I run?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, so that's it's a D6
D6.
plus my pace.
It's your pace plus D6.
Okay. Which was a 3, so I can move 9.
Right.
And they get to then attack me as I'm leaving, right?
Yes. They're gonna miss.
Yay, I can get to about here
Okay.
and yell, help!
Okay.
To Doc, help!
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to do.
Which brings us to a 9 for the captain. And
I wasn't doing something mysterious. I was helping him with technical
I
issues.
figured.
Wasn't like I was like
No.
Whatever you're about to do with your NPCs doesn't happen. Because I might be the cabin boy, but I'm actually like Shepherd Book. Of the British.
Oh my god.
That'd be the most amazing thing ever. I get over here and I'm just like, and I show my imperial, my royal seal on something, and I'm like,
My letter of marque.
yeah.
I'm only an agent of the crown. Okay. So,
Even better, an agent of the British West Indies.
because we are buckling swashes, did we decide what the captain of the Osprey's name was?
Yes.
We did. I know.
I
no, I know we did.
Something.
Actually, I
Kendrick?
don't have his name.
Kendrick
No.
Lamar, wasn't it?
No. It was Breckenridge.
It was Breckenridge. Yes, it was Breckenridge.
Because he's Breckenridge's scourge.
Thomas Breckenridge. Okay.
He is going to buckle swash across.
Which one is he?
Actually, no, he needs to be on here. We'll let him be number one.
All right.
Oh, there's another one in here.
I know.
No,
That's
he
fine.
can be number one. And where is he landing?
Well,
Well, he should probably have to roll to find out if he lands where he wants to.
yes, we do.
Come on, Snake Eyes. Come on, Snake Eyes.
He didn't stay, guys.
No, but he didn't succeed either.
Oh.
Spend those bennies.
Yeah.
That one, however.
Where is he landing?
It was a 17.
So up in the crow's nest.
No.
From fighting top to fighting top.
Amazing.
He is going to land amidships. And I think, he's going to land where he can engage right away because he really, really wants to do some harm to Dawn.
I'm sure he does.
So actually, that means
Is he after a pound of flesh?
there.
Probably.
So, because this is multiple action,
Yeah.
he's at -2 to attack you.
That was dramatic.
Yeah, I know, right? As he spends the Benny. Very dramatic Benny.
He's gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah. No, he absolutely is. I should have killed him when I had the chance.
Damn it. Now he's going to miss you.
Nice.
He's going to miss you. He's
What was he attacking you with? Cutlass or?
A saber.
A saber. Okay.
A saber. Okay. Hang on. That was from Gina, so that's why I'm going to look.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
We miss you, Gina.
Off in the land of the ice and snow. Viking lands, I think.
Yep. In fact. Okay. So that's him. So, Damiana.
I am going to throw myself in his way and use persuasion to beg that he doesn't kill my crewmate.
Okay. He is very negatively disposed towards this idea.
I'm really pretty.
He's disinclined.
I'm
to
wearing
acquiesce to your
glasses. I'm
request.
not holding
Means
weapons.
no.
I understand.
I might cry a little bit.
Okay.
And my
Just get in his way. That
Tell
would
me
be
it's peaceful. She has no weapons.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt me.
She's
a lot
the
more than it
Alderaan
hurts anybody
pirates.
else.
Yes, she's the Alderaan of pirates.
Okay. Fuck that. Also,
Why did you spend 2?
no,
No, what was
I
the
used the
player?
health player. I'm
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
going up to a D10.
And Ilan.
Yes,
Okay.
I know my numbers.
Okay, cool.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Did your charisma factor into that?
It's
What was the
persuasion.
number?
It probably
Wait.
would.
Was that a 9 on the die?
It was a 9 on the die.
Oh, then I didn't. No, it was a 7 on the die.
No, it was a 9 on the die.
Okay. Then it was 15. Thank you.
I am disinclined to acquiesce to the request. It means no. He might have some plans for you later, after having, dealt with the rest of your crew. But
I mean, I'll survive. That's something.
Goal achieved.
rest of crew is slaughtered. I'm still alive, and I have posh, accommodations in the captain's cabin. Never mind the chains.
Are they made out of a nice metal? I tried.
Concrete walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage. But
Don't kink shame.
Okay, so that's the round.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, you didn't? I'm
no,
sorry.
it's on a 5.
Sorry. Apologies.
That's all right. I'm going to do a trick against 4. I'm going to make it look like I also have her in my mouth. I'm going to spit at him to get him to flinch because he saw what happened number 1.
Nice.
Okay.
And then attack.
Okay, this is a smarts trick.
Okay.
So, roll smarts.
It's just 2d6s. And that is a 5.
He has a 7.
Of course he does.
He's seen this before.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, then I will just attack him then.
Okay, so you're going to be at -2.
Right. Which is...
Do me a favor.
Yo.
Moving forward, if you're going to do a trick and attack, you need to tell me both at the same time.
Oh, I'm
He
sorry.
actually- he
I
actually
thought I
did.
did.
He did.
He said trick and attack.
Okay. I missed the attack part. Sorry.
No, no problem.
No worries. Not a big deal. I kind of figured you were going to attack, but...
Yeah. Yeah, let's re-roll that.
Okay.
That's... Shiza.
Worse?
No, about the same.
Oh, well.
I'm just going to miss.
Okay. Okay, that is the round. And...
Come on, Joker. Come on, Joker. Come on, Joker.
You're still faster than me.
King Elliot.
Yeah! 1 combat, 2 twos.
Okay.
And a face guard for the GM again.
Elliot.
All right. I'm going to... I'm just going to straight attack.
Okay.
Vapors.
That's an exploding 6.
Those are always good.
That's another exploding 6. That's in my lap. That's another exploding 6.
18 so far.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's a hit with a raise, obviously. So what you do is you roll your damage, and then roll an extra 6-sided dice for damage, and add them up.
Okay, so my damage is my strength, which is another d6, plus 4, plus the d6 for...
It's a d4. Strength plus a d4 plus...
I have strength plus 4. Did I just write that wrong?
It probably is
Yeah,
strength
it's
plus
always a
D4.
die type.
Okay. Where's my d4? There it is. Strength d4 and then the d6 for the raise. That is 9 total.
Off you go. So what does it look like when you kill him?
I figure we're doing,
Oh, yeah,
the dance. And I wait for my moment to strike, and once I kind of knock him off balance with a high blow, I go in for a stab right to the gut.
Okay. Run him through.
Yep.
probably have that moment where you come up nose to nose.
Oh, of course. And then shove him off and let him fall into the water.
Yeah.
You just give him a little Eskimo kiss and push him off.
Give him butterfly kisses and then send him on his way.
Plug your nose.
Okay. So, Captain, my captain of the Osprey is going to go now.
Okay.
Oh.
Doctor can't stand to see the sight of blood.
He's going to do 2 actions.
Okay.
Um,
I'm okay with that.
the first one is he's going to grab Damiana and kiss her as he stabs you.
Oh wait. No, I'm so good at this.
So
that's going to be an
assault on me, sexual assault on her. Okay.
So that's going to be an agility trick for starters. No. He's better than that.
He thinks he is.
Do you want to? Are you going to resist?
Will it screw him up if I do?
It might.
Or will it screw him up more if I go with it?
You just do like the spider monkey jump, like
Actually, you know what? No, I am going to okay, if I'm being pulled close, then I will absolutely twine myself around you and make your life harder.
Okay.
So I'm going to absolutely go with getting pulled in, and I'm just going to be like, yep.
Okay.
I'm going to use what I'm good at.
So give me an agility roll.
All right. Shit.
Playing to her disads.
It's not a disad. It's just a skill. Very much. Look, I have seducer as an edge.
Right.
Simple roll to seduce the man.
An edge would still be a disad.
Is a 5 good enough? Can I add my charisma to that? You know what? I am trying to save you, so I will actually throw a Benny at that to see if I can get higher than a 5.
I like that you're trying to save me.
No, it's still a 5.
I'm giving my player Benny to her.
Okay. Are you going to spend it?
No. I mean, but I will swap it for a pretty one. There's a pretty one lying right there that I grabbed.
Okay.
Somebody missed the jar. It's a knot. That's pretty.
Okay. So now he's going to attack you. Because your entwining, tentacles were not successful.
I'm better than that.
Apparently he's better than that.
That's what he thinks.
He's got a very high opinion of himself.
use up all your bennies killing one of us so the rest of us can win.
What's your parry?
5.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that affected by my wounds? Is my parry
No,
affected
your
by
parry
my
is
okay.
not.
All right.
So he's going to hit you with a raise.
All right.
Oh.
My toughness is a 5.
He beat that.
He's giving me a Benny.
Okay.
You can just
It's
soak
good because I'm going to need it.
You're just going to start soaking with it now.
It's a live Benny.
So that's 3 wounds.
Okay.
But you only roll at a maximum of -3.
Right. And no matter how many successes I get, I cannot drop below 2 wounds.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can't heal what you had from the last
I can't. I can't soak my previous wounds on this attempt.
Sadly.
Sadly, yes, exactly. Okay, so 2d6. Spending that Benny that he just gave me.
You look down at your wounds and go, begin the knitting.
I soaked 1.
Okay.
So you said it was 3 wounds?
Right.
I'm dead.
Well, you took
No, you're incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But now
I'm at
But now
4 wounds.
right. But now we need to do the incapacitation roll.
Yes.
Use your fancy lighten up dice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even get that because I only rolled a 5 -2 for my
That's
wounds.
Fine. That's
So I don't even. So yeah,
You can't be worse
Same
than
net
incapacitated.
effect.
it's true.
You are still incapacitated.
You can't be more incapacitated.
Good luck, sir.
It hasn't helped me so far. The Welsh luck is much like the Irish luck. If we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any at all.
I'm right there. If the other guy lets go of me,
Or if you let go of him.
well, since my distraction didn't work.
Just slide down his leg.
Give him like a full syringe of
Slide
black
down.
tar heroin.
You know what? I could probably take his belt as I slide down his body in despair. Does pantsing him count as fighting him?
His sword belt.
I would say that's like an agility trick.
Okay. So here's what you need to do, what I need you to do.
Okay.
You need to make a vigor roll at -3.
At -3. Use different dice. Vigor roll at -3.
Vigor roll, vigor roll, vigor roll, vigor
I got a
roll.
2.
Okay.
It is not very effective.
Permanent injuries, is that what I'm now
Roll 2
doing?
6-sided dice.
I got a 6, and I got a 1.
So you got a 7.
Lucky number 7.
I don't assume I add the dice together until
That's true.
for most of these
Sure.
rolls, so. But yes, I got a 7. 7.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Do I want high or low? God. I got a
Don't have
6.
Opinions.
I got a
what?
6. I got a 6.
Okay. Okay. You are the term is busted.
Okay.
Your strength is reduced by 1 die type permanently.
Okay. Okay.
It can't go lower than a 4.
It is a 4.
Was a 4 to begin with?
No, it was a 6. It's now
it's
a 4.
Okay. That's fine. And you are bleeding out.
Hey, look, there's a doctor right there.
Yeah.
He's paying no attention to me whatsoever.
Well, actually, I was paying a lot of attention to you. That's probably why the kissing didn't work.
I'm totally okay with player character death. By the way, I just, it's not that big of a deal. I'll come back in 2 weeks with a different character.
You're not dead yet.
There's like 16
I feel
more
like
dudes
going
that you
to
can
the
step
second
into
wall.
the feet of.
Get back on the cart.
I feel happy.
Not failing anyone.
So we'll figure out what Breckenridge is going to do in a minute because he just took his turn. So.
I'm guessing, however, that I don't get to take my turn.
No, but at your turn, you need to make a vigor roll.
Where are we in the initiative order, by the way?
I believe he was the queen.
He was
the
in fact
queen?
the queen.
And you already
You already
went.
went.
Right.
And then the queen. I think it should be you.
Oh, it's me. So I
So
make a
you
bigger
make
roll.
Ah!
That's right, because you got your second 2.
Don't fail this.
That would be bad.
No pressure.
At -3, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, big money. It is not failed.
That's for 11.
Okay.
Sounds like not failing.
It sounds like not failing,
Okay.
but
You feel better. You clamp a hand over the wound or something and stop the bleeding, and you are not going to bleed out. You don't need to make any further rolls.
all right. Am I still incapacitated?
You are still incapacitated.
All right.
You will be incapacitated until someone heals you. Or
Guess I wish I picked the wrong night to quit drinking.
or several weeks goes by. One of the two. Because natural healing in this game
Sucks. Yes.
Okay. I believe that brings us to Damiana.
It does. Does he actually have a tight grip on me?
Pretty tight, yeah.
Then I'm going to have to push away from him to break his grip, it sounds like.
Okay, so we'll call it a grapple.
She's not that kind of girl.
Or...
The pirate nerve pinch.
Sorry, I'm debating between my odds of saving him in the next 10 seconds. And, like, healing takes...
10 minutes.
Then I'm just going to keep Captain busy.
Yeah, it has to happen within the golden hour, but we're not. We're
Right.
still within the golden hour.
Yeah,
so.
this is combat. This is going to probably take a few minutes. I'm going to keep the captain busy so that he cannot go cause any more trouble.
Okay. He is much less negatively disposed towards you at this point.
He's like, mission complete. Let's all go home, guys.
See, I did what I wanted.
And now I'm going to again.
So I am going to actually, I'm going to go straight to the seducer actual edge, where it's just like I make a straight up roll with my charisma bonus and shit. It's in the pirate book for exactly how it works.
Okay.
Pirate book.
Thank you. If you want to go to whoever's next, because unless it's like him, while I look it up, that is totally cool.
Next is them.
Oh, that might take a while. See if I can find it faster then. Edges. It's not a combat edge, not really. It's just a combat edge now.
It's a social edge, I think.
So that brings us to
I've turned it
the
into a combat edge.
schlubs.
Your friends.
Okay. So let's deal with the two that are on you.
Okay.
First.
And I just remembered that I have dodge.
You'll want that. Except that they're going to roll for crap. Your parry is what, a 5? 4. They will both hit you.
Did they have melee weapons?
Yes.
They were shooting.
They were firing
They were firing.
muskets. So.
They were, in fact. So they would need to change weapons, which...
Or hit you with the musket.
Well, I mean, that's okay too.
Yeah, no, which would make them miss, actually.
Or I would very much like them to
In-
shoot each other.
In either case, because either they're working with an improvised weapon, or they have to change weapons, which is an action, which means that they're going to miss. They're going to miss. So, yeah.
I like it.
Drunken cabin boy style.
That's.
I'm good. I need to
It's just I'm trying to adapt to surly fighting style. Like just beat like kind of like
It's
the
Ernest
exhausted.
Borgnine style of fighting.
Yeah, the style of fighting that you could just see the angriest, oldest man in the world. Just
Oh, Ed Asner. Okay.
yeah. Like the sort of like the part in the Daredevil hallway scene where he's totally exhausted, but the guys are still coming, and he's just like. But this is just me being, I haven't killed 42 dudes yet.
Got it. Okay. So that's going to happen. The two guys on deck are going to look over at Captain Breckenridge and go, again? and then they're going to run down the deck towards Elliot. So,
Also, I did find the roll, so when you're ready for that.
okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and move those two guys down to Elliot.
Okay. I do get first strike on one of them.
Yes, I know. And we'll deal with that in just a second.
Perfect.
Okay.
They get that
so,
far? Wow.
he is resisting.
Well, actually, they need to make running rolls to do that.
Yeah.
Move one of them's going to get to you, the other one's not.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and
that works.
7 and a 10, essentially.
Yeah.
He gets to resist with his smarts, assuming he has any left with Damiana already wrapped around him.
Okay.
Which head is he thinking with?
He's a wily one.
That landed crooked. That landed so crooked. Do I like an 8 or do I want to go higher? Let's try to go higher. Okay, a 9.
Okay. You have a success. You have a success with a raise.
Okay.
So he is. So what is the result for a success with a raise?
I know how to distract. He is thoroughly distracted and is not giving any guidance whatsoever to his men now.
Okay, so that means that they're going to be at -1 to everything that they do from this point on.
Sweet.
Rudderless at sea.
Okay.
You're welcome.
That
Every
was
little
on-
bit.
Did you want to write down that was on page 43?
Oh, yeah, I
For
know.
future reference?
Yeah, I probably should.
Okay.
I'll also jot that down. 'cause
So do your attack,
Okay.
there, Elliot.
Pretty sure it was anyway.
I keep rolling underneath the
Devil
mats.
underneath.
Okay, well that's a 2. Hopefully the wild die is better. Nope, those are 2 2s.
Okay. All right, so that one's going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Parry's 8. Thank you. Block.
okay. He's going to hit you.
Oh. Well, that's cute.
Oh. Oh, I can't look.
What's your toughness?
5.
You are shaken and have 2 wounds, sir.
I'm going to reject that reality.
Nice.
Hooray, I made it in. All right. So what am I doing? How do I soak? I have not done that yet.
Gets in the way of my.
Make a bigger roll, please.
Vigor. Leash.
Don't forget your wild die.
Oh, thank you. Every time. Well, that's a 1.
I don't like that.
That's a 6. And that explodes? Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes.
11 total.
Okay.
Huh?
You only had 2.
That will soak both wounds.
I don't know how many Stu's had.
All right.
So you are unfazed by his attack.
All right. Game on.
Nice.
This is how this is supposed to work.
Yes.
Okay. So that's going to happen. And then all the guys that need to shoot are going to do their shooting thing.
I think they won't shoot at me right now. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Does that count as melee? Like,
It's at least hand to hand.
it's a rule call
This is
there.
why I think in 3rd edition they called it base combat.
I mean, there are definitely hands involved at this point.
A lot of guns.
Nobody hit.
Well, everybody's in melee now.
You can be
too.
glad that you were in melee combat because he would have hit you if he hadn't been.
I've never been happier to almost die.
Okay. Cabin boy.
All right.
And they're all at a -1 because of me. Yay.
Yes.
I am going to attempt to use my knowledge of the below decks of a ship
Okay.
to find their store of powder.
Okay.
The magazine. Okay.
Yes.
They're powder magazine.
But I need to get away from these 2 gentlemen.
Right.
So this, by the way, is a staircase leading up to the poop deck here, and then this is a lower area, and this is a rail that
So
you
can
could
I
like jump
vault
over
the rail and go down below?
You mean athletics roll at -2.
It does
Sure.
look like there should be stairs down right about
There,
there.
the
so, yeah.
ladder,
Yeah,
the
there
ship's
is
ladder
a-
there.
yeah. No, I did not make it. I got a 3.
Okay, what that means is you're going to get down there. What that means is they're going to get to attack you as you go.
So be it. With your -1s.
And they're going to miss.
Ha! Ha ha!
They're going to miss.
So you got, and then in or
Yeah, I'll move as far as I can down there. Probably not super far since I wasn't super vaulty over the rail.
Okay.
More like stumble. Oh, knives! Stumble.
I totally have this image of
I can't give any more pennies.
I know. It's like we don't have any.
of Wilkins going, "Oh shit, they're trying to hit me!" And he's like dodging backwards, and he falls over the rail, tumbles down, and just lands on his feet and goes.
Does a cherry drop over the
I
rail?
meant to do that. Totally what I planned the whole time.
That's the part that's cat, by the way. Is the I meant to do that, not the land on my feet part.
Right. Okay. So that's the round.
I believe. At least it wasn't another 2.
Right. But if I get all 4 2s before the Joker comes out, I win something.
I don't think you've. I think you've gotten a 2 of 5, a 2 of 5.
No, I got a queen.
Oh, you got a queen. Okay.
Yeah.
That is when you do start taking the odds personally.
So Elliot.
Yep. I'm not a fan of being out in the open like this with them shooting at us, even though I'm in melee. Would it be possible to keep engaged in melee with 6, but try to move us fighting so we get cover from fire? Like around the bend.
Drop him down.
You could probably do what I did
You
and hold down
you
and
could
then stab
grapple
up at
him and do a push and throw both of you over the railing down to the lower decks between the ladders.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a push.
Okay.
Which is a fighting roll.
That is a 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to say the rest of the crew. I won't be able to heal you on my next turn.
I take that back. This is a strength roll.
Oh. So that would get.
And it is opposed.
Okay. I'm then, because my strength is not as good as my fighting, I'm going to use my help a player to bump my d6 to a d8.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that back. Thank you much. That is a 5.
Okay, he has a 2.
Okay.
You like to succeed at a cost.
So I can know the cost beforehand?
Yep.
Okay, what's the cost beforehand?
You'll be prone when you land.
On top of him. Because you have a maneuver for that.
You learned it from some missionaries? What?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So move you over the railing and you are prone.
Okay.
And what that means is that he will be in a better position to attack you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Not what it looks like. It was an accident. What, like he tripped and you fell?
He tripped into your what?
That movie has so many great lines.
So it's Captain Breckenridge.
Lucky number 11.
Such a good
And
movie.
Didn't I beat him with a raise?
oh no, he's totally
All right,
focused
all
on
right,
you.
all right.
He's totally focused on you.
All right.
To what end is the question?
That end.
No, I don't mean what end is he focused on.
Actually, he's going to like grab you tighter, not painfully, but just
Securely.
He is going to reach up with his other hand and grab a handy rope that just happens to be
Of course,
That's
right.
the genre.
and he is going and come with me, and he's going to try to persuade you to come
Captain
with me.
Breckenridge. You know, I almost took the other name for this guy. He was almost Bloodworth instead, and now he is Captain Blood. I mean,
I believe I resist that then with my smarts.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see if you can convince me. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Unless, no, because my charisma wouldn't come into play at this point. My charisma is what got me into this.
Okay. He has a 17.
I think that is the best idea ever, because they'll be even less likely to shoot at me that way.
2 raises.
All right. So,
2 raises on that.
so actually, it would be a 15 because he's taking multiple actions because he's going
I'll be
to.
really happy if I end up in the water.
He's all come with me. Oh!
Oops.
It actually isn't tied to anything. It's just draped
and
loosely.
very, swashbuckly, swing back across to the other ship and land nimbly. And you just kidnapped your doctor. The only person who can heal you.
Guido? How's Guido's medicine roll?
He's a cook for a reason.
Find out. We'll find out. Okay. So that happened.
I need to go find my friend Stephen Maturin.
I am not alone on their ship without any other crewmates, though. So,
Yeah.
True. Cabin boy's over there too.
And he's the only one who saw you go.
I saw you land, probably.
you know what?
yeah.
I think this was delightfully.
I think unless you were right there and you are wounded enough that I'm gonna leave it up to you whether you heard the conversation or not.
Oh, well, he said 3 words.
But I think to the rest of you, it looks like the captain of the British ship is kidnapping your doctor. I think that's what that looks like. Okay, so you.
Okay, my goal actually, because I'm a horrible person, I'm going to just roll with this, is to get his pants down around his ankles.
Okay.
Unbuckle his swash, as it were.
We are absolutely carrying on with the seduction mode. My goal is to get
sash.
I think he's not adverse to to that plan, but he is motivating towards his cabin in this process.
if I get his pants around his ankles sooner, that's better for me, because part of the reason I was persuaded is because I was going tactically, yeah, I can screw them more this way. So.
Okay.
Time to the bed. Time to the bed.
Duh. But I think we can get there this round. So if I can make it harder for him to walk in the first place, I'm going to go for that.
But I think there's
I'm
going
sure
to be
it's
some
plenty hard for him to
entertainment
walk
coming
right
up
now.
because he's about to run into you in a second.
Well, you can't make it that far holding another person.
Oh, no.
And your goal is to get below decks.
Yes.
Whereas he just goes right in here and Sterncastle cabin. So.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, my goal is to make impair his ability to walk by getting his pants riding low enough he can't take proper steps.
Okay.
He's an adorable British penguin.
So he's Dick Van Dyke.
So that's...
Oh my God! Captain Breckenridge is now played by Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, he is. He totally is. Young Dick.
I'm
Dick Van
seducing
Dyke.
Yeah, like from the
Bert.
Dick Van Dyke show, not
I'm
Right.
seducing Bert.
Yeah.
You're seducing Bert. Oh God.
Can you fix his accent while you're there?
No, no one can.
Okay. So that happened.
That is happening, I think.
And I think that's an agility trick to try to get his knickers undone.
Okay. Can I add my charisma?
No.
Are
To
you
an
sure?
agility.
Well, no, it's to undo his pants.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Are you gonna smile at the buckle?
It's still agility.
Do I like the 5? I don't know if I like the 5. Do I like the 5?
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Save the bennies for when it's.
For when I'm trying to heal him?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I like the 5. We'll stay on 5.
Okay. He has a 9.
Oh.
How does this belt buckle have a 9? Okay. I'm probably still impeding his progress.
Oh, you are. He can only move 4. So move them 4 that way.
I mean, if you want to put my piece on top of his or something, that's not inaccurate.
So that happened.
Apparently, this is what happens when I take the pacifist flaw.
So passive. Much passive.
Right, I'm so passive right now.
She's aggressively passive.
Dull. You're
Don't die.
I'm incapacitated.
you're incapacitated, but not bleeding out anymore. So you're.
I'm a spectator at this point.
If he gets a joker, does he get to do something?
If you had a joker, I will totally let you do something. Now you can actually re-enter combat. There's just a catch. If you are even shaken, you go immediately to incapacitated, and you have to make another vigor roll and do that whole thing all over again.
I mean, I can't move, right? At incapacitated.
I will let you move, but
half speed?
even moving, you have to make a vigor roll or be incapacitated, and it's at -3.
Like move at half speed or something? Is that what?
Well, I was gonna just see if I could drag myself down to your med bay, as it were.
If you're trying to just like drag yourself out of the fight, I'll let you do that. That's fine.
that's really all I'm trying to do is drag myself below decks.
That's fine. You can do that. I will totally let you do that without. You don't have to even measure it off. You're just going to go. You're just going to get there.
Okay.
What are you going to do? What do you want to do when you get there?
Find a cot and lie down.
Okay. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. You are now below decks.
How?
Give me a knowledge. Do you have knowledge ships?
I
Knowledge
got
boats?
knowledge, no knowledge.
Do you have boating?
You have boating,
I
right?
have boating, yes.
Give me a boating roll.
10.
You know precisely where the powder magazine is. You're
Full
there.
steam ahead.
You're there. You're there.
All right.
Usually kept in the bow.
I know it doesn't actually work this way, but I want to pick up a small barrel and like uncork it and leave the trail.
Right, you're setting up.
Yeah,
you're
you're
setting up.
Mythbusters proved it can work that way.
Wait, yeah, but isn't older black powder, doesn't it accelerate? Yeah, anyway.
Don't
it's
get
fine.
science in our swashes.
Yeah, exactly. It's cool. That's why
It's swashbuckling,
I
not
qualified it with,
science-buckling.
I know it doesn't actually work this way.
It doesn't
but I
really
want this
work
to
that
be
way,
the thing.
but it's totally going to work that
Yeah.
way. It's totally going to work that way.
So yeah, that's my goal.
Okay, give me a repair roll. I take it you don't have any repair?
No. So I can do a D4 and a D6 without the -2, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the one with repair.
Right. But you're dead, so.
Well, no, he's incapacitated.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Both explode.
So 9.
Okay. That is a success with a raise, obviously. So you are able to ignite the powder magazine, and it is going to blow in 1d4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that happened. So
We don't lose.
Well, it depends on
No matter how bad things get, our ship survives because the captain's on it.
So the ship is going to blow up momentarily. So you know. And
Good thing I still have bennies.
Well, I'll say something. Don't worry, I'm not going to
Bennies
just
do
like
not
leave
blow up.
and be like, "Good luck."
Well, also, I've slowed him down. We probably won't actually be in the cabin when the ship blows.
Right.
So that'll help.
And you're not far from a plank if you
In
need to.
this game, dice aren't the only thing that explode.
okay. Cool. Alrighty, so now it's the schlub's turn. So schlub on you is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Schlub on you is here.
Yep.
Right. Your parry's an 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah, he'll miss. The other one is going to jump over the railing.
Actually,
He doesn't have to,
yeah,
actually.
he can just kind of go around it.
Okay, he's just going to go around it and re-engage, and he's going to attack as well.
Are they still at -1 for the captain, or?
Oh yeah, the captain is so not.
But he's going to get a 10. Not a hit with a raise, though.
I'll take not raise hit English.
You are.
When did you learn to speak?
Your mastery of the English language.
Toughness?
5.
Okay, you are shaken.
Okay. I sure am.
Oh!
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. So that happened.
You people just leave me alone.
They don't have anybody to shoot at anymore.
We have defeated your numbers.
Their captain's not giving them orders.
So they're going to, like, rake the rest of your crew, and what I'm going to do is just decide if any of the rest of your crew are harmed.
Who's your favorite NPC? Pray for them now.
Yeah, speak up now, chat room. Vote for who you want to die or who you want to not die. Among the NPCs that you created, by the way. Like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, our
There's
carpet
one vote for Finn the Sloshed.
to get him to be
To
saved.
die or to
I don't know. It just says Finn the Sloshed. ...
Okay.
There's one NPC I did not copy to my NPC list. I'm going to fix that.
He needs to lose 2 toes to become the 3-toed Sloshed.
Oh my God!
I give you a Benny.
Seriously, who is that?
Gen Human.
Gen Human?
Oh my
Yeah, that's about right.
Stop it. So good. To you.
I'm just fascinated watching my little dog.
Here. Pieces of it shake.
You shake more than 3 times you're playing with it.
Yeah, I am. You can all watch me on the internet.
Before.
So how many times have you been shaken this combat? I'm just asking.
Okay. All right. So I will tell you that one of your crewmen has been shot.
Besides him.
Bum, bum, bum.
Actually, I wasn't shot.
You stabbed.
I was stabbed, hacked,
Folded, spindled, and mutilated.
something like that. Yeah.
Who was shot?
Spun into gold.
I'm not telling you.
Oh no. So
We-
it's
none
good.
of
I
us
am
are
In
aware-
the fog of war, we don't know.
Fog of War, you don't know yet.
So you're not even on the ship.
You're
You obviously don't care.
Which one of these guys made the shot? Just out of curiosity.
was one of the ones up in the.
In the
One of
fighting
these
top.
two?
In the fighting
All
top.
right.
Okay. So that happened. And I believe that is the round.
I think so, yeah.
Come on, high cards.
Big butts.
I
big
started over
butts.
here last time, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so close! So close!
What?
Got me in my 4 of a kind.
Are there jokers in there?
I took the jokers out by accident. My bad.
No, they're there.
Okay. They're like 3 rounds away.
Right.
A little more than that. Okay, so
King.
TFO.
okay. So,
But I'm a spade.
yeah, but spades first.
Spades before clubs, yes.
So-
Okay, so you are running back up topside.
Yeah, where was the magazine?
It's in the bow.
Okay.
So you would come up here then.
So well, no, I know there's a mess of dudes up there because I saw that. So I'll come up back here. I'll run back here and attempt to climb.
Okay.
I figure that's as far as I can get.
Right. Give me a running roll.
Sure.
Roll a d6.
5?
Okay. So, you can get there. You can't get back up topside
That's cool.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Let's see. I think that means next one's
You.
me.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue slowing down the good captain.
Okay.
Because it's King 3-2.
Yep.
With some things in the middle. So I'm going to attempt my assault on his belt buckle again.
Okay. It's an agility check. It's an agility trick.
Yes. 5.
He has a very talented belt buckle, apparently.
He has a 6.
It's never last.
Actually, it's that his hands are keeping your hands away. Not that he necessarily wants to keep your hands away. He just wants...
He's
yeah.
motivated.
One thing at a time.
He's motivated.
One thing at a time, dear. One thing at a time.
Okay.
I want to pop up the ladder and stab him in the crotch.
We're not that close yet.
So he gets to move
But he'll
what?
get to
Well,
move
no,
before
three.
my next turn.
Well,
Oh,
not
on
his
his
turn
turn.
yet,
Right,
yeah.
it's on his.
On his turn.
On his.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, so that's
all the blood's flowing in the
You
right
did your
spot.
thing.
Yeah.
It's actually his turn now.
Okay.
So he's going to move forward.
Can he walk on that?
It's great. So
It's
yes.
grading, so yes, you can walk on it.
3, 4. That's why it's great, is so you can
'Cause it's
cover
not
up
awful.
the big hole.
Yeah. Okay. And now...
But you still get air.
It always
below
looks
it.
terribly fragile in the
And
movies.
light.
They just constantly smash through it. So
And the dudes are going to go now.
Those grates are actually usually cast iron, so
yeah, in the movies they're always really fragile, like wood slot.
Like
Yes.
horribly rotten driftwood.
I know. Well,
So
wait,
two guys attacking you.
The movie's got something factually wrong.
No, real life
Goodness.
got it wrong. Movies
All right.
got it right.
They're awful.
They're terrible.
They are awful.
I bet you can seduce both of them at the same time.
That's the plan.
Listen, you guys are not making any progress here, so we might as well
Plan
change
B?
tack.
You know,
Maybe if you're better with your other swords.
there are other things we could spend energy
Right? I
on.
mean, I'm already on my back. I mean,
Oh my.
Apparently, like minds.
Hey, whatever it takes to
Right.
keep them from killing us.
Okay. So we'll do the shooting thing again.
Pew pew. Who's getting shot? Oh, more of our crew.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Nobody got hit this time.
Yeah. Suck it, British.
Okay. So that's them. Dole. You found a cot.
Can I find like a bandage or something to try to put on myself?
You can try to do healing on yourself.
So that'd be a D4 minus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it's smarts based, right?
Actually, when you're trying to heal
First
somebody,
aid?
you have the penalty of, if you're trying to heal yourself, you have the penalty of your wounds twice.
So it's actually D4 minus 8.
Is it a smart based roll?
It is in fact.
So it's a D4 minus 6
Yes.
because
Right. Jack of all trades.
trades.
And D4s are good at blowing up.
And you
So are ships,
You can't
apparently.
make yourself worse.
Hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, you can't make yourself worse.
Well,
And I
that's
still
nice.
get that D6. So
Yeah. Crazier shit has happened. Engineer, heal thyself.
Okay.
Not today.
neg 1.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You did find the doctor's secret stash of gin, though.
I use that to sanitize.
So will I. I'll use it to sanitize my tongue.
I'm going to need
throat.
it for that. Do you know where my tongue has been?
There are organs inside
Yes.
me that must
Yes,
pay.
actually, I do.
Okay. So that's going to happen. Elliot?
All right, I'm going to try seduction.
Okay.
I'm going to look at them both.
You're both pretty.
Like, never had two soldiers at once before, but I'm up for anything once.
Okay.
So it's your persuade plus your charisma bonus versus their smarts.
Persuade, which is an 8, plus my charisma bonus, was plus 4.
Don't forget your D6.
And my d6, thank you. That 8 exploded.
You have succeeded.
18.
What?
I'll bring more inside.
Well, that's all good.
Okay.
I'm fine with sharing. I'm
They're-
just
they're
shocked that
down
my
with this
12 pack has
plan.
been
Good.
depleted to 2 left.
At the very least, okay, they were negatively disposed towards you because, you know,
as one. Yeah, pirate. We're trying to kill each other. You know.
Trying to kill each other. Now at least neutral to the idea, so they're not going to fight. They're not going to attack you, and
They're like,
They're going to spend their turn kind of doing that thing with the eyebrows and the head tilt.
Well, you fell prone, so they got to look at that.
Right. But then I will then, since they're not attacking, at least get up from prone. Not attack them yet, but at least get up from prone.
Sure.
So in case things change, I'm not prone.
Okay, that's the round.
Best way to recruit ever.
Yep.
Because apparently we're down 2 or 3 crew
I
members.
wonder how many
so.
other crew members we've recruited that way.
8,
The old show.
10. Something face cardy.
The Jack.
Oh!
Stole it from you.
Damn it. One time I missed by 1, and one time I missed by if it's right on the other side.
That's just rude.
What is this? Freaking fiasco. Freaking.
So first, the guys are going to go. They're perplexed, so they're not going to attack.
Okay.
Huh.
They feel strangely intrigued by this notion.
I wonder.
It's that
I
old boggle
also
line.
wonder.
They're actually bedmates in the first place, so this is like a whole. It's actually a relationship negotiation at this point.
Yeah, they're looking at each other like, I can't be the first guy to say okay.
No eye contact during the Devil's Three-Way.
Who are they
all
going to
it
shoot at,
is.
though? Because he's got cover, he's on below decks.
They're shooting at
There's
your
our
crewmen.
NPCs.
Oh, I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
The
that's
other
right.
18 people in
The
our
people who
crew.
aren't helping.
Our set decoration.
Yeah. The furniture. As they called it in Silent Green.
We miss you, Gina.
Who's the furniture? That's right. The other 17 crew member.
Look, I'm going to kill like 8 dudes in like 3 rounds.
And scuttle their ship.
I'm
probably.
doing my best to help out combat-wise here. Because my fighting is a D4 and my shooting's a D4, so I'm really not the guy that you want.
At this point, I'm saving
the
my
front
bennies
lines.
for like the jump to get back across.
Okay.
To be honest.
Well, I got my Jack-in-the-Box plan.
Okay, so you come running up on deck. Okay, so let's see. Then the captain move the captain 4 more.
Excellent. Into range.
1, 2, 3.
Totally in stabbing range.
Absolutely perfectly in dick stabbing range, yes.
The Needler.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong, man. I'm telling you, it's just wrong.
This is why all of your jokes
Lots
you
of
haven't
other
got.
characters can have fun in that way. I'm just bitter and old. And like 300 years from Viagra.
Get it up, Grandpa.
Okay.
You're taking way too long.
Okay.
I'm like 40. But that's.
I thought you were 27. 22. Grips up outside Cambridge.
So, Dole. You're on a cot.
I'm not caught. Yeah, I mean,
That's fine.
I tried bandaging myself. That didn't work very well.
Yeah, and you can only try that once.
I know. So, yeah, I might as well drink.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll take a swig of that gin.
That's fine. You can do that. All right, Elliot.
Oh, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna see where this goes.
You're gonna
Yeah!
keep the invitation open.
Keep the invitation open. Would that be?
They're not fighting right now.
Okay.
They're not fighting.
I want to keep them not fighting. Is the thing.
They're not going to go back to fighting right now.
Okay.
They're intrigued and perplexed.
Okay.
Okay.
Give them ideas.
Why do I have this funny feeling in my pants?
Explain to them in detail how you will do this.
Right. Here's what's gonna work.
Okay. Mr. Wilkins.
The time is nigh.
Just don't hit me.
It's
That count as a
melee.
called shot.
Unless I get the double ones, I'm not going to hit you.
Why'd you say it?
Why? Why would you say that?
Because if you don't tempt fate,
There's tempting fate, and then there's giving fate a lap dance. All right.
I'm already.
I'm working on it.
Same.
here it is. Here it
He
is.
doesn't have a lap right now.
Well, one of those is a 1.
And a 2. So there.
And you don't have any biddies left, do you?
And nothing.
Yeah.
I pop out like, ha ha!
The only bennies we've had in this game are the ones we've given each other. So. Oh no, you got one for accepting a that spirit
That's
roll
right.
thing. Yeah.
That's right.
But I totally miss.
Okay.
Because it's climbing a ladder and I'm winded.
Alrighty. So, at that moment,
Boom.
there is an enormous concussion as the ship explodes. As the powder magazine ignites, the ship explodes. And those of you who are not on the Osprey, okay, that'd be you two, okay?
And I'm also below deck.
You're below decks, you're fine. You just hear a huge explosion outside.
Ow. It's loud.
And you need to make an agility
Agility.
roll
Okay.
for me, please.
Oh, did you stand up?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Actually, the three of you, probably because you're sheltered by the ladder
Right.
there, are not bombarded by
Debris.
nor cast about by the concussion. The ship does heal over quite a bit, though, as the other ship explodes. Those of you who are on the Osprey, we'll find out next time.
Ooh.
Oh,
But I saved my.
dang it! I saved my bennies for that.
And for those of you keeping score, that's 3-2.
That still only counts as 1.
So, Sir Guido, I'm going to actually refund your help a player for my dick stabbing because I don't know who's going to be here next time and I don't want to steal your beers. So, thanks, man.
Okay. So the huge explosion. You see this giant fireball, and
The bow starts.
it's the whole ship just kind of like heaves up. All the guys if they're in, anybody who's the mainmast and forward is just gone. They're just gone.
So,
All those guys.
All those guys are just gone.
Oh, shit. Well, that's not completely wrong.
The guys in the back, we'll find out because
8 kills.
and we're gonna leave it right there.
Tune in.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
That's
to find out.
That's the Wednesday between Christmas and New Year's.
Yes.
Wednesday
correct?
between Christmas and New Year's.
Sweet.
Okay.
I know for sure I can't be here, so I'm glad I didn't take your help a player.
What is the date on that?
The 27th.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be back
Yeah.
by then. Yeah.
We'll be back. Okay. So thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh, yeah.
And we will be back
It was
in
fun
2
to
weeks
spectate.
and find out. Come back in 2 weeks and find out what happens to the crew of the Siren Song,
I'll be here.
because things are not looking good.
Well, for that side of the table.
It's all right.
He's all right. And tune back to this channel later in the week. We've got our regular show on Friday. We've got more games coming up. We've got some special games coming up.
Yep.
So check the schedule and come back and see us next time.
Indeed.
We out.
Bye!
Bye.
Music.
We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.